Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another Sunday video. And yes, this Sunday is gonna be a normal Sunday, you know. Last weekend I couldn't really bring you a Sunday video. I am sorry about that. I actually streamed in this channel for a bit, hunting for deals. We found this GT 320 on the stream actually. And yeah, we're gonna test it today. Also, by the way, we'll be streaming today as well in the second channel. Link down below in the description. Don't miss that. But let's talk a little bit about this GT 320 right here. This is a 1GB model DDR3 VRAM. It's based on the Tesla 2.0 architecture. By the way, the ports, if you're interested in that. The 320, like the entire 300 series, I think, was actually an OEM series. It was kind of weird because you couldn't buy the 300 series in a store like you can buy like a 30... Well, kind of, you can't really buy a 3080, right? Like you could buy, for example, a 2080 2 years ago. The 300 series also didn't have an 80 GPU, you know, a very high-end GPU. I think it topped out at the GTX 345, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, this consumes 43 watts of power, so it's pretty low-end in that regard. You can actually install it in pretty much every PC out there, and it will work. It could actually be an upgrade for somebody who's rocking like a GeForce G100, which is watching everything from there, because I think it needs to learn something with better GPUs, you know? So let's put it to the test here in 2021 and see what kind of games you can play with it, and if it's actually worth the low price of 15 or 10 bucks. So let's go, shall we? And here we go. We're in the desktop right now. GeForce GT 320 is installed. You can check it out right here. It's running the latest Nvidia drivers available for it. These are the clock speeds, and these are its full specs right there. 1GB DDR3, as I told you. It actually released in 2009. I thought it was 2010 because TechPowerUp's website said 2010. Also, you can see it right here that it doesn't support DirectX 11, so Valorant and Fortnite and PUBG and those games, more recent games, won't run on this card, unfortunately. I always get asked why I didn't test Valorant, so that's why. And as usual, we're running it using a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32GB of RAM. Yeah, it's just because reasons. First up, we got CSGO at 800 by 600 resolution using the lowest settings here. Okay, so I tried getting inside of like 3 different games or 4 different games, and I always end up in this server. I don't like this server because people have AWPs all over the place, and I am not in a position with the GT 320 where I can actually play well CSGO, so yeah. Okay, there we go. Maybe we can do something here. There it is, another one down, and no, that one's gonna get me, probably. Come on, 6 bullets. That's enough. No, it's not enough. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, it stutters a little bit, guys. I can definitely notice that, and it has a lot of input lag, especially when it gets close to that 60 FPS mark, or lower, of course. This is something that CSGO struggles with and always has struggled with. It doesn't feel like 60 FPS, don't feel like 60 FPS in this game. And that's super annoying because it could be a way better experience if only the game didn't stutter or had better input lag. But it doesn't. Good! Okay, alright, this is super hard when it starts stuttering and when it... I'm fine. You know, this is perfect. Alright, I got it. Okay, alright, we got some health back, and we got that one off from behind, seriously. There we go. Okay. Camping better. See why I was leaving this server so many times, but always getting into the same one? Okay. I really thought they had fixed the stuttering issues of this game, because I didn't really see stuttering when I tested the HD 4850, which doesn't receive drivers since like 2013 or something like that. Good, guys. There it is. Oh, 2 of them there. No, north. Oh, come on, dude. Everybody at once, please. Noobs. So I'm surprised that we still got 3rd place here with like 6 minutes of gameplay. It's not the best thing, but, well, at least you can play. We're now playing Battlefield 3 at 800 by 600 low settings, and this is a AAA title from 2011. CSGO was like an esports title from 2012. And this is running so much smoother. It's just insane how bad CSGO has gotten. Of course, it has received a ton of updates since 2012, and it has nothing to do with the 2012 version right now. But still, you know, this game looks better, in my opinion. It has 64 players, it has bigger maps, and it runs smoother. I really hate the state of Battlefield, the state of CSGO, not Battlefield. Oh my god. Alright, people, heal up, heal up. Where should we go? Maybe this way? Let's try it out. This is like around 60 FPS most of the time. I am liking this. There are lots of them there. Hopefully they're not gonna see me. Let's go. Alright. Got you, boy. Got you, boy. Let's do this. Where are the enemies at? Got you. No! And now we can actually see that beautiful Battlefield 3 iconic moment in Dam Event Peak. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ah, beautiful. I love it, guys. I love this game so much. Oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're fine. And also, not only the game is smoother, but it also has much better input lag than CSGO. Like, I can move around much better and control my weapon much better here with these 40 to 60 FPS than CSGO's 60 to 80, for example. So that's something there. If you want to play this game with a GPU like the 320, feel free to do so. It's a thumbs up from me. It runs, it doesn't look good, but I think it's still a ton of fun, even at 800 by 600. If you have an older card like this, play this game. I recommend it, guys. GTA 5, we're playing this one at 800 by 600 using the lowest settings, which are the normal settings in this game. Turned off everything right here in the advanced graphics, and look at this! Look at this! What the hell? It's actually running GTA 5 with above 30 FPS. I was expecting a much slower experience here. We can see Jack with shadows enabled and everything. I'm so happy today, my friends. I am so happy to be back on a Sunday video. It's been a while since I've seen Jack, you know, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Anyway, oh boy! God damn it! Alright, it's all good, guys. It's not stuttering as well, by the way, because we are running it at 800 by 600, so it doesn't go over the 1 GB limitation here in GTA. That's amazing. It's performing super, super well. And it's not the Ryzen 9 5900X, by the way. No, it's not making this GPU faster. If you have something like a 4th Gen i3, for example, with 8 gigs of RAM, it will perform the same here in GTA 5. Get out of the way. I don't even care if I hit somebody here today, my friends. I just want to see Jack. Jack, you bastard. I know what's going on. They're trying to prevent me from seeing Jack. Look at this guy. You bastard. Yeah, get out of here. I couldn't even see the dot there, the aiming dot for a second. Jackie boy, if you're not there, if it's Jacqueline, I'm gonna... It's Jacqueline. I am mad. I am mad now because our boy Jack is avoiding me, even though I haven't seen him in like 2 weeks. By the way, FPS inside of bushes do drop slightly from 30. But I mean, I can't really complain about this experience, guys, right? The fact that it is playable on an 11-year-old or 12-year-old GPU that wasn't even high-end at the time is just incredible. I just need to see that boy, you know? Are you here? He is! Finally, Jack, finally! Where have you been? I understand that you don't like low-end cards and you always want to be crispy like me, but you gotta understand a guy misses you. Next up, we got Left 4 Dead 2. We're playing this one at 720p resolution using the medium settings, as you can see. I underestimated the power of the GT 320 in this one. Look at those FPS. Okay, it's dropping into the 90s now. I'm gonna start counting the frames. So maybe if you want a 60 plus FPS experience all of the time, This is what you gotta work with. Medium settings, 720p. I mean, it looks decent. I played this game a lot back in the day with 25 FPS at 768p resolution, low settings. So this would be a dream for me to have back when I had the G103M laptop. In 2009. Also, I chose this map because of this vegetation right here. It's sometimes a little bit intensive. And yeah, GT320 has no problems playing this. It's lovely, guys. Back when Valve knew how to optimize games properly. Insane, right? So guys, if you were wondering... Oh, that's a witch. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Bots, please. Bots, please help. Oh, god damn it. Okay, she dead now. As I was gonna say, if you fancy some Back 4 Blood, but you have a GT320 or something similar to that, I really recommend you to check out this game, if you haven't already, of course. It's really good. Even 12 years later, I think it's still a ton of fun, and if all of my friends had it, Nevsh, please buy it, we'd have so much fun playing this one, for sure. Totally unexpected. 120 FPS on average. Wow. This is Assassin's Creed Black Flag now. We're playing at 800 by 600 using the lowest settings, and it seems like it's gonna be kind of rough here. For some reason, we don't have sound in this one. That's weird. Okay. But yeah, let's start counting our frames. It seems like this 2014 game is not really playable on the GT320. It's just too old for this game. And, well, it's a Ubisoft title, so it's not well optimized, obviously. The movie's actually run at 24 FPS. Alright, we gotta kill this guy. I actually catched him quite fast today. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. I just stick to an older Assassin's Creed title, like Assassin's Creed 2, for example. That's a very good one, and it will run perfectly on this card, basically. You know what? Far Cry 6 came out recently, and you might be fancying some Far Cry. So this is Far Cry 3 right here, which is actually super similar in terms of the setting, tropical island and stuff. 800 by 600 DirectX 9 using low settings. Oh, it is actually playable and super smooth as well. What the heck? This is amazing, guys. All right, here we go. Okay, all right, we're fine. Just gonna take a bullet off my arm with my teeth because yes. Oh, good. All right. Do I need to heal myself again? Nope, I don't. Of course, the bullet was enough. Okay, so now that we can see some smoke effects, they're not really intensive apparently. Let's drive. Let's drive through the roads of Far Cry 3 and through the jungle areas. It's still looking all right. If you have a smaller monitor, for example, this should look pretty good, especially if you have a 4x3 monitor, one of those 1024 by 768 ones, you know. I mean, this is really nice, guys. I think at this point, even at 720p, it should be playable. Let's try that out for a little bit. So 1280 by 720. Let's apply that. Here we go. Will it actually be playable? Still on low settings. Wow. I am super surprised right now. This is better than the Intel HD 4000. Hi. How's it going, pirates? What's happening here? Oh no, he noticed me. And you're dead now! This was a AAA title in 2012. And it runs with some weird things in the ground at times, but it runs. I'm impressed. We might die here, but it's for science, right, guys? I'm not dead. Anyway, it didn't drop from 30 there. You can play this game. It's a really good one as well. I really enjoyed the story in Far Cry 3, so if you have a card like this, go play this. This is Skyrim now. We're playing at 720p using medium settings. I didn't touch the preset. I just set it to medium, and that's what we're working with right now. And it seems like the frame time is a bit weird. If I start counting the frames, yeah, 1% lows are already kind of low, but it's actually playable. If I disabled the frame time graph right there, I'd say that we're getting like 25, maybe 30 frames per second. So it's not too bad, you know. It feels all right. It feels playable. And as you can see, it looks decent still. at the 720p medium settings. I am... I thought I was gonna bash the 320 like a lot in this video, and I actually thought I wouldn't recommend it, like for sure. But I'm starting to change my mind. You know, if you find one for like 10 bucks, it's a good display adapter to keep around or to actually play older games with. I didn't expect to say this. And we're back to the 40s and 50s here. Stuttering a little bit more there, but if you lock the FPS to like 30, it should be good. Actually, I'm gonna try that out. Here we go. 30 FPS locked is indeed a savior. It feels better like this. It's not fluctuating all over the place anymore, and it's a much more consistent experience. Kind of like the PS3, I guess. It feels a little bit stuttery at times still. Yeah, as you could see there, the transition. I don't like it too much, but I mean, it is a playable experience, guys. This is fantastic. Oh boy, I might actually die. No, they don't have a lot of health. We're fine. Let's go, boy. Oh, animation. That's super weird, but all right. And it doesn't move from 30 like this, guys. And you know what? I am feeling confident about this GPU, so we're playing Dota 2 at the 1080p resolution, 100% render scaling, and low settings. Let's see how it does. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. Look at those FPS. What the hell? This is lovely. Oh my gosh. Effects on screen right now. That guy's dead. Oh no, he's not. Okay. Interesting. Look at that. Monkey King's gonna die. Alright, perfect. And we got a little bit of a team fight and some effects there. It dropped our frames by quite a bit. It was a noticeable slowdown, but still. Another bit of a fight here. 40s, 30s. Still not bad. It's not really dropping much. Oh my god, never mind. 19 frames per second with Kunkka's ultimate there. I could play the game like this. I could actually see myself playing the game with these kinds of frames. I've had worse experiences. I played with like the GeForce 310M, which is of course slower than this one. It's comparable to the GeForce 210. And I was fine with that experience as well here in Dota 2, although it was at 800 by 600, of course. But yeah, guys, Dota 2 is playable at 1080p. If you want more FPS, just drop the resolution to 720. I'm just happy. I didn't expect this coming from a 320. I think it's actually faster than the 420. And I remember seeing TechPowerUp's website that it's faster than the 520 at least, which is super weird. You know, doesn't make sense, but, well, there it is, my friends. So, guys, we're playing ARK Survival Evolved using the extremely low memory mode because we only have 1 GB of VRAM here. And look at this. This is actually kind of playable in terms of FPS, but it looks completely awful, and I don't think anybody should play like this. But anyway, let's go through the settings real quick here. We're playing at 720, I think it's by 480. Yeah, 720 by 480 resolution. I'm not testing 640 by 480 because this capture card just doesn't record it. But we're also using the lowest settings possible here, and I'm actually going to disable light bloom. I'm not sure why that was enabled. I mean, I'm not sure how you guys play this game, and if there are people playing this game like this. For example, Fortnite, I know that people actually play that game at like 270p, which is a pixelated mess, but somehow it's playable for some people. Let me know down in the comments if you are actually playing this game at such a low resolution like this. I mean, the game was actually free on Epic a while ago, so maybe there are a lot of people with lower end systems that are playing ARK like this. I have no clue, but for me, I don't think this is a very playable experience. It's not because of the FPS. I think I could get used to it if I really wanted to. But the graphics, guys, look at this. It's awful, right? And finally, to finish the video, we're playing Minecraft version 1.17.1. It's the latest one. I'm not sure if that's correct, but yeah, at the 1080p resolution using kind of like high settings, I guess. This is just the default Minecraft. No optifines, no mods, no stuff like that. So as you probably know, Minecraft is more of a CPU intensive title. So even something very old like the GT 320 can actually play it pretty damn well. We're not CPU bound at the time, so we're seeing what the 320 is truly capable of. And of course, if you pair this card with like a Core 2 Duo, Core 2 Quad, you're not going to see these kinds of FPS, but if you pair it with something more reasonable, like a second Gen i5, for example, maybe like a fourth Gen i3, third Gen i5, you should be seeing these kinds of FPS, I think. I've never seen one of these before. It's actually dying right now. Okay, it's good now. He was outside of the water. How did you get here, buddy? What the hell are these things? This is new. Look at that. So yeah, guys, that's been it for the game tests. Let me know if you'd like to see more of the GT 320. I will probably be bringing you guys some more videos with it, especially like in GTA 5, possibly GTA 4 as well. So keep tuned in for that. 320 is basically all you need if you want to play Minecraft without shaders. So have fun with it. Let's go to the conclusion now. So, the GT 320, do I recommend it in 2021? You know what? If you are running something like the G100, or if you have something like a GeForce 210, well, this is actually an upgrade. If you find it for like 10 bucks, I would buy it. I mean, even if you have something better, to be honest, because it's always good to have a spare GPU. Maybe something could go wrong with yours and you need a backup. It's gonna work. It's gonna deliver an image. It's gonna play a few older titles well. And it honestly surprised me, guys. Like, I was expecting way worse performance coming from this. Maybe because I tested things like the GeForce 310M, which are basically GeForce 210s. But yeah, this is way, way faster than one of those. So, well, 10 bucks or lower, it's a good price for one of these. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.